Good morning, students. You all are welcome in today's session, that is of Standard 7th. Lesson number 10 we are covering today. And the lesson name is Cyber Safety. As its name suggests that cyber means the activities which we can perform or which we can complete it on internet, right? Safety means some precautions, you can say, right? So whenever we use internet, and which are the precautions which we have to take to make our data more secure, right? So in this lesson we will cover some main points. From them, some are like internet. What is internet? First of all, you have to know about it. Then advantage and disadvantages of internet. Computing ethics means which are the good habits which you can uh, inculcate in yourself to make your data secure or well behave on internet. These are computing ethics. After that, unethical uh, practices means which are the wrong habits which from them you have to save yourself. After that, cybercrime. What is cybercrime and safety measures while using computer and internet? And finally, digital footprint. These are some commands, or these are some topics, you can say, not commands. These are some topics which we will cover in this lesson, which will be very much helpful to you to use internet safely. Now, let's start. First of all, internet. What is internet? The internet is one of the largest information databases. It has become a vital part of our life. Vital part means very important part, right, students? We all know that without internet, just like uh, our classes, still we are using at the same time. On the same time, we are using internet. Without internet, it will be not possible to reach to you people, and you can't understand or you can't even read a word without internet nowadays, because everything is on internet and we are using it. Internet stands for interconnected network of computers or international networks of computers. In your book, it is interconnected network. I am telling you one more full form of it, one more abbreviation of it, that is international network of computers. It is a global system of interconnected computers networks that enables the users to share information and various resources with each other. What is the use of internet? Global system means it is spread throughout the world, right? And from the world, from different kinds of countries, or you can say in a one country or with another country, there are so many computers which we can connect. Why? Because we have to share some data and resources between them, right? So when we connect some computers with the help of wire or without wire globally, that will call internet, right? So it uses common communication standards and interfaces to provide the physical backbone for any interesting applications. Look, students, not only communication, there are so many applications which you can better know by the name of app, right? You have so many apps in your mobile. So if you want to use those apps also, you need internet, because it is just like a physical backbone, just like backbone in our body. Without backbone we can't survive, we can't even sit properly, not only stand or move. Even we can't sit without a backbone. Same way, if we don't have internet, then we can't use our most of the applications or apps. Tasks that were usually performed through personal interaction, such as banking, shopping, or communication, can now be done online, right? We will read these all options, all advantages in our next session of this lesson, right? So we have to read it only. We can share data and information across global instantly. Indeed, the internet has transformed the world into a smaller and convenient place to live in. What it means? It means globe means world. right? So it is not limited with geographical wise, right? Geographical area is not the limitations of it. We can share data with our friends in a room or in a house or different city or different state or different countries even, right? So there is no geographical limitations for internet. The scope of the internet is getting wider with the each passing day. Means every day internet had some more options. With the help of we can make our life easy. Now there is no need to pick any newspaper or magazine and carefully observe the advertisements given therein. You can go through directly on those advertisements and those news which you want to know. Then there is no go through with the newspapers and magazines, right? You would realize that almost every enterprise has its website listed in addition to its address and telephone numbers, right? Every organization is making its presence felt on the internet. Nowadays, for every school there is a need to prepare a website. It is a compulsion for every school. And the same way, if you want to develop your business, then you have to develop a website or email id or your different social networking pages on different social networking websites. Like on Facebook you have to create a page, on Instagram, right? On WhatsApp you have to create account so that you can sell your products very easily, and in this way you can reach to the maximum people. Then again there is no limit of geographical area. Okay, so internet is widely used nowadays in our daily life. The internet is a boon to the world as the 24 by 7 operations of the internet has revolutionized almost every aspects of life. What it means? It means there is no limit of time as well. We can use internet anytime in the day or dark or night, right? So every time you can use it. You can place your order or you can uh, show your thoughts to the world, express your ways, right? Everything you can show, or you can get messages or send messages, everything you can do on internet at any time. It is 24 by 7, right? So now we are moving further to the advantages of the internet, because in this world human never use anything without its advantages. Advantages, right? So first advantage, as you can see, and still we are using at this time, we are also using in education. The internet has changed the traditional learning system. It is widely used for educational purpose by scholars, students, and teachers to learn anytime and anywhere. I think there is no need to explain more about the use or advantage of internet in education, as we are using it from last 1.5 year, more than 1.5 year, right? So every time you can take help from the internet in the case of in the field of education, right? Next is convenient mode of communication. Yes, in like right now we are communicating a lesson of internet, but with the help of internet. And in the same way you can uh, do communicate with your friends or your relatives or your colleagues on internet very easily. There are so many social networking sites or apps are available nowadays. You can make communication with them, like you can say like WhatsApp, Messenger, MS, you can say uh, uh, MS Messenger is also there, and Instagram or Telegram. There are a lot of many social networking sites in which you can make communication with your near and dear, right? Now, business. It is quite a small age to understand this point, but we have to explain. You can make this comfortable. Business, in the field of business, you can say in the field of business, in the field of business you can say that we can use internet because I told you earlier that it is a just like a compulsion to prepare a website or make your attendance on internet if you want to sell or purchase any product, right? So in the crucial time, just like nowadays, we can't move outside very frequently. So there is only one way to purchase or sell anything. It is internet, right? So business also taking advantage of internet, because again, I am telling you that there is no geographical limitations for the business to sell or purchase any product. Okay, next point is e-commerce. It is a intermingled point, you can say. As in business, we have to sell or purchase something. In the same way, e-commerce is when you making your shopping online. It will called e-commerce. Commerce means to sell and purchase, right? And e means electronically, means internet, on internet. When you are going to sell something or when you are going to purchase something on internet, then it will call e-commerce, right? Let's move further. It is media and entertainment. Yes. The internet has facilitated the media and entertainment industry. Downloading games, videos, songs, visiting chat rooms, or surfing the web, or some of the uses which attract people towards the internet. Like the internet also provides the facility to read different newspaper, magazines, and books online. Look, students, it is very easy to read and understand. I don't think so that I have to elaborate it more, because it is already written in a very easy language, right? So these are the applications or the areas in which we can use internet, just like in the form of media and entertainment, right? One word is very important here: surfing the web. Surfing means surfing word is taking from the water game, that is surfing water game. Surfing means to jump from one area to another very quickly, right? Or to shift from one area to another, that is surfing. In water, you have, I think, you know about this game. One wooden platform is there at the bank of the sea, right? And some people uses waves of sea to uh, move from one wave to another wave with the help of a wooden platform, right? So same way in internet, when we move from one website to another and to jump another to another, it will call surfing. That is surfing the web, and it is also possible only due to internet, right, students? Next point is social networking. We already discussed this point that we have so many social networking sites nowadays, and the names are, you all know that, you are also using it: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, MySpace, Instagram, Telegram, uh, lots of are there, right? So we can use social networking sites on internet. With the help of internet, we can't open without internet, right? We need internet to communicate on these social networking sites, right? Next is forum. What is forum? An internet forum is an online discussion site where like-minded people can hold conversations in the form of posted messages. An internet forum is online discussion site. Look, students, just like Facebook, when you write something on your Facebook, if you want to share your thought on any point or any topic, then people can also communicate with you or can send their views about your post. Then they can react, or they can comment in both ways, positive or negative, right? So but the form is just like an area on internet where you can write something and you can directly discuss with people on a specific topic. uh, Forums can be classified or divided on the interest of the people, on the interest of the topic area, right? Just like some want to discuss about games, and in specific games we have so many games. Suppose you want to discuss on football, condition of football in India, right? Or on hockey or in cricket. Just like if you want to discuss on politics, right? So there are different types of form categories on internet in which you can directly make discussion online. Next is health and fitness. The internet is now playing a vital role in the providing extensive information on health and fitness. Using various medical sites, one can read more about various diseases, their remedies, and precautionary measures. What it means? It means there is no need to run uh, to the doctor on every little problem, right? Suppose you are suffering from headache uh, continuously from 1 or 2 days, then you can read it from the internet. Then what can be basic reasons for it? It may be you can get some remedies from the internet of these diseases, right? So there is no need to make any uh, headache head or any make any headache, or any, you can say, don't need to be panic at immediately. Okay, so you can take help from the internet. Now with so many websites are there on which you can consult with doctor online. There is no need to visit them, no need to give your time, and no need to move from one place to another to go to the doctor. There are so many online hospitals nowadays, or online clinic, in which you can sit in front of the camera and discuss with your doctor. He or she will describe you some medicines online, and you can give their fee. That is also on online. And in this way, there is no need to move anywhere, and you will get the solution of your problem with the help of internet. Okay, now uh, there is nothing in the world that has only there is nothing in the world that has only advantage. There should be disadvantages also. The internet has several advantages of every individual, and it is extremely popular in this modern age. However, it is a tool which must be handled with caution, as its misuse can be hazardous. Some of the threat posed by the internet are as follows. Look, students, if you are using internet in a decent manner, then nothing can be useful like internet. But if you are using unknowingly it, or without any precaution, or if you are making some fun on it, then it can be dangerous to you, right? So some threats are there, some problems are there which can be faced by you with the uh, which can be come into your computer, or you have to face these problems with the misuse of, or uh, improper use of internet, right? And the first threat is virus threat. Computers that are connected up to the internet are most prone to virus attack. Look, students, if you are using internet, and if you are downloading something, or sending any mail, or receiving any mail on internet, it there are chances. There are every time there are chances to the virus attack, you can say, which can be result in the crashing of system. The virus can delete, modify, or remove, or change the name of, or change the pattern of your file immediately. It can be a loss of data, right? Or sometimes some viruses are there which can harm your hardware also, right? Means your computer parts. So very high risk of internet is virus threat. Next is spamming. What is spamming? It refer to unwanted email. Look, students, when you are internet, you have to be create your email. Then if you have email, then some important message will come into your inbox, right? But some companies can use your email to send their advertisements and some unwanted mails which you don't want, right? But you have to receive in your spam folder. They are spamming, right? It unnecessarily uses the system resources and can also be used to spread computer virus or other malicious software. Sometimes uh, virus can also come with spam. It can also harm your computer, so be very much careful about it. Theft of personal information, yes. If you are on internet and you are using your banking system, then your personal information or personal, just like your password, your credit card number, your address, your name, your Aadhaar number, right, your ATM card number, can be hacked, can be theft, and your money can be withdrawn without your information and without your permission, right? Such elements can also disturb system applications by spreading virus and changing program uh, logics and outputs. Not only steal your money, but they can also interrupt you. They can also disturb also, right, in your routine work. If they theft your personal information, they can send mail by your name, they can send messages by your name, and you can be face many trouble, or you can be, you have to face some legal uh, problems, or some you can say consequences, right? Next is pornography. Pornography means some data which you have to face, you can know after some certain age, because we have some age limits in our country or in everywhere. After that, some topics you have to know about your knowledge, but before it, it will called just like a crime, right? So some pornography problems are there, in which a little child can face some mental torture also, right? Because they don't know about it, and they have to see these uh, illogical contents on the internet. It is also a dangerous thing, of most dangerous things we can say it. Next is cyber terrorism. What is cyber terrorism? It causes serious threat to the world nowadays. Modern terrorism organization perform targeted attack on the power plant, bank, commercial areas, or buildings of national importance. Look, students, with the help of virus, or with the help of some hidden applications, the hackers can hack the banks, commercial areas, or buildings of national importance, you can say, and they can destroy it, or they can steal the money from the internet, with the help of internet from the bank. Right? These can be conducted remotely with the help of a mobile phone and the internet. Now there is no need to go anywhere, right, to rob the bank. There is no need of it. They can rob the bank with the help of mobile from the very long distance. It is quite uh, dangerous, right? So this is another bad impact of internet. And next is time wastage. Nowadays, most of the students are making it or doing it after the school hours. They are also using internet, and they are just wasting their time. Okay, so we have to be very much careful on it. We don't need to waste our time on internet unnecessarily, because nowadays you have to use your mobile, you have to take your class most probably 4 or 5 hours in a day. After that, there is no need to face the mobile unnecessarily. If you are in the need of it, then you can do it. Otherwise, relax your eyes and relax your body also, so that you can relax your mind. Okay, so these are the some disadvantages of the internet. Okay, students, in our next lecture, I will cover computer ethics. If you have any kind of query, you can ask. Okay, students, if you don't have any doubt, then I am ending this meeting. So stay home, stay safe.